happy to hear that there was a little Halloween interaction for the kids' sake. I just wish we got to see more of it. Like, I need that Brady Bunch so bad.
Well, we got some really fun mess from some A-listers this week. A couple Jens and a Ben. There is lots going on in the Jens and Ben world. Jen Garner was on Instagram Live, and she had a big rock on that finger, leading us all to believe, I sure believe it, that she is engaged to the Burger King John Miller. I just will never get sick of saying that.
No.
So while her people have yet to confirm this engagement, she's got an engagement ring on her hand, so happy for her. And Jen Lopez and Ben went trick-or-treating with Ben's kids and J-Lo's kids, and Jen Garner was there, and we're seeing the beginnings of some blended family realness here at trick-or-treating. A source tells us that Ben and Jen's kids are really good friends, and all of the parents made it work for their kids to have fun trick-or-treating. There were other reports that they were civil, they got along. And Jen Garner is, of course, like one of the coolest, most down-to-earth people in the world. But just seeing Jennifer Lopez on Halloween, like as a stepmom to your kids, just kicks me right in the teeth. I don't know about her. What do you guys think?
I mean, it doesn't surprise me that Jennifer Garner would take the high road and be amazing in this situation. And I'm sure J-Lo is very kind to her. I personally would have such a complex if my ex-husband, not only went back to his fiance that he was engaged to before we got married and had kids, but if that fiance was Jennifer Lopez. She's a better person than me, it seems like. And it's interesting to, when it was J-Rod, we saw the kids, we saw so much on Instagram because Jennifer Lopez is very open with her kids on showing their faces and everything online and getting her kids involved with her performances, and A-Rod kind of jumped in on that. So we saw that family all the time. We know that the Affleck Gardner kids aren't on Instagram and they don't really share that side as much. So we don't know nearly as much as we used to. So happy to hear that there was a little Halloween interaction for the kids' sake. I just wish we got to see more of it. Like, I need that Brady Bunch so bad.
Seriously, Hulu, go over to that family. You have a lot of demands from the world. Gwen Flamberg, what do you think happened in this trick-or-treat kids-inspired reunion?
I hope that it was a lot of fun. One thing that I think is just so weird about Ben Affleck going back to Jennifer Lopez, I mean, it's just like their names are both Jennifer. Like, how weird is that? They're both Jennifers.
You know what I think about like once a week? I don't know if this is just me, but in the movie 13 Going on 30, the cover that they Sparkle and Poise are fighting over is J-Lo on the cover.
Yes, it is.
And Jennifer Garner's in the movie. And it's just, and that's like
here's the thing. I mean, J-Lo is J-Lo. And you know that to me, J-Lo is one of my ultimate queens, right? But Jennifer Garner is gorgeous, smart, lovely, has a banging body.
Great.
I mean, a lot of the time she's wearing like oversized jeans to, when she's going shopping at Gelson's, and really she should dress a little better for the Paps, but she's still got that banging body underneath them. And I think that she and Ben have had this relationship for so long where she's still always going to be his person, I think. But I think she actually is probably really happy that he's with someone who is stable, who can keep him on the straight and narrow, who is someone who will be inspiring for her children to be around, who she can trust her children being around. So I think she's probably pretty cool with the whole thing. I love that they all reunited for Halloween. And I also really hope that Jennifer Garner is engaged to the Burger King and she's going to live her happy life. It's exactly the kind of person who I would like to see her with, someone who's outside of Hollywood and who just, really appreciates her for her.
Yeah, we love that he's just slinging up patties all across the world, just making it work nonchalant. If I were Jennifer Garner, I would be calling my dermatologist. I would be getting a spray tan, and I would be wearing every amount of diamonds that I had to show up to this thing, because that is a tough lady to stand next to. But you're right, Jennifer Garner is banging. She seems really cool with it. There's a lot of worse options that Ben Affleck could pick for the new stepmother of their children. So I'm sure she's just counting her blessings.